Not keeping your word, it is the reason of your failure. Here's why. Hey everyone, Zoe from Cameroon here. Hope you are doing great. Welcome to this new video, and it is a pleasure to be your host. I have a small group of people I teach twice a week. I teach them on how to apply the laws and the principles of the kingdom of God to achieve success. We have 2 sessions every week. And on Friday, I came back home and my second son came over and asked me this: Daddy, will we still have our teaching session today? Because my children are part of this small group. I want to empower them to become successful in life. And I answered him, why are you asking me this? He said, because you look tired and it seems like you will cancel the meeting, the teaching session of today. I said to him that I would like to cancel it, but since I made a promise, to me and to you that we will have that session today, I don't have another choice than to keep my word. Because if I fail to keep my word, I will be a failure. If I do not deliver on the promises I made to me and to you, that is failure. Because for me, self-discipline is not just a muscle, but for me it is that capacity of keeping your word, of delivering on the promises you made to yourself. How many resolutions did you make this year? Are you keeping your word? Are you delivering on a daily basis on the promises you made to yourself? That is the right and the good question to ask yourself. Because by breaking your word, you are breaking your life. By breaking your word, you are breaking your future. By not delivering on the promises you made to yourself, you are setting yourself for failure. Let me help you with this. Self-discipline is like a muscle. When I go to the gym, for example, I used to lift weights, bells. Why? Because I want to strengthen my muscle. I want to strengthen, for example, my bicep. Why? Many people think that it's only about lifting weights. No, but it is about strengthening the muscle. Because the more strengthened my muscle is as I lift those weights at the gym, the more I will be capable of handling heavy objects in life. That is how it works also with self-discipline. When you develop that habit of keeping the promise you made to yourself, you are building, you are strengthening that muscle. And later in life, as you will face challenges in your business, in the fulfillment of your desire, the fulfillment of your goals, you will be able to use that muscle to handle obstacles, challenges, setbacks. When other people will leave the boat, you will not leave your boat, because for you, going into business, for example, is not just about going to business, it's about keeping the promise you made to yourself when you were going to business, the promise you made to your partners, the promise you made to your employees, the promise you made to your customers, you will not leave the boat because of that muscle of self-discipline that you developed by keeping the promises you made to yourself. The promises you made to yourself are critical. You cannot become a powerful leader if you cannot lead your own life. If you cannot lead your own life by keeping your promises, the promises you made to yourself, you will never keep the promises you made to others. No, you will not achieve that. You will never be able to do that. That is why it's important for you to develop that muscle, to build that muscle by starting from today to keep your word. You set a new morning routines for yourself that from today, this is what I will do every morning. Are you keeping your promises? Are you delivering on those goals or those daily routines? Are you doing what you said you will do? That is a question. You said for yourself this year, new resolutions. Are you keeping your promises? Are you keeping your word? It's time for you to keep your word. It's time for you to deliver on the promises you made to yourself. It's time for you to keep your word. Build that muscle. You will never achieve self-discipline, higher self-discipline in business, in accomplishing great things if you fail to achieve self-discipline in your own and private life. Your private victories of keeping your word, the promises you made to yourself, will impact your public victories in business, in finance, in all other domains. This is very important. Not keeping your word is the reason of your failure. And it's time for you to start keeping your word. If you do not believe in yourself, no one else will do. Because when you fail to keep your word, one of the consequences is that you start doubting yourself. It breaks your self-confidence. It breaks your self-efficacy. It breaks your self-esteem. It breaks your self-concept. It breaks your self-image, because you will start seeing you as a failure because you are not keeping your word. It's time to keep your word. It's time to deliver on the promises you made to yourself. Start with yourself. When you will build that muscle of self-discipline by delivering on the promises you made to yourself, you will be able to face any kind of obstacles. When other people will leave the boat, you will not leave, because you will be that person who deliver on his promises. And it will help you achieve greatness. It will help you achieve success, because on the journey to your greatness, to success, you will face obstacles, challenges, setbacks. And one of the core skills you have to build in order to overcome those obstacles is self-discipline. How? By starting in your own life, like an athlete starts in the gym by lifting weights to be able to handle any other heavy objects in life. Start in your own life, in your private life, by keeping the promises you made to yourself. I hope you've got some value from this video. Don't forget, subscribe to our channel, like this video, share this video with people you know may need this kind of ideas, information, and content. Leave us a comment, and as I usually say, it was away from Kibble, and I wish you success.